So, doing a New Year's Eve walk. I don't know if I should take my earbuds out. I don't have a little container thing, but so I did half a run, and I'm doing half a walk and going back. Um, I heard from somebody that I wanted to hear from, and I'm very grateful for the text message. I promised God that I'm gonna do some shifts in my routine if I heard from this guy. I know that's corny, but um, I think I finally got some kind of validation that it wasn't me that I needed to get, which is crazy. I prayed on it for a while, a long time. Yes, Eric. So, um, DPG heard back from him. The message was, his response was very long. It was more than I had hoped, and I'm very grateful for it. Basically, he said, I can't read it because it's on my phone, but he also asked me to not make a joke about it because he didn't want to go into certain things. But and I don't think he follows like my content on here. I mean, he was following my show on Instagram, and he from what I know, he still follows my personal page on Instagram. It doesn't matter at this point. Um, but I want to obviously honor. I'm not going to make fun of the reasons he gave as to what happened earlier this year, but he did say it had nothing to do with me. He's like, you did not repulse me at all. He said he ran away from anything that would slightly think it would be something more. Which I was like, okay, great. I'm not crazy. So I appreciated that. And like it was a very long text message, and he also caught me up on like what's been going on in his life. So I felt like if somebody really could give two fucks about me, they wouldn't have even answered. And the fact that he took the time to do that, I appreciate it. In the back of my head, I'm still bummed that like we're not really, like this is where it pauses for now. I'm glad. I'm not bummed. I'm happy that he wrote that. I'm happy that we're this is I'm happy that he wrote that. I'm happy for that. I'm happy. I have to get to say I'm happy. I'm happy. At the same time, I know in the back of my head, I'm going to be like, so is this it? I'm never going to talk to him again. Or we're going to see that, like, on the back of all that. Because I did really like him. It's hard to be in this entertainment industry. And, hey, 23 of you. Let's get the likes up. It's hard to be in the entertainment industry, get a crush on somebody, and then, like, you're going to see them around because at the point where I'm at, in his career, people produce stuff, they film stuff, they direct stuff, and it's hard not to. So, it is what it is, I guess. Hang on. I took a run to Stop and Shop, and then the grocery store to get my daughter. We're gonna order some dinner soon. Am I wrong? Like, if somebody had no interest in you as a person at all, they wouldn't be giving you that explanation. I would think he kind of sugarcoating it, trying to be nice. It don't take over half the year into someone and then say, oh, it's not you, it's me, just my opinion. Oh, Eric, don't make me feel worse right now. Well, no, he wrote that it was his fault. Like he said in the message that I can't read it again because I'm not on my. All right, well, listen. I wrote him the message of like, well, thanks. Sugarcoating it. That's not what I want to hear. Finally feeling better about this whole scenario. He said that it was his fault in making me like in miscommunicating everything, and that wasn't. And first of all, I never voiced to him this issue until now. I said how I felt, you know. Um, and he went on to talk about his life a little bit in the message. It was interesting because I didn't ask about it, but like that was nice. Look, I'm gonna take it for a nice message back. He could have just said, "Sorry, you felt the way it wasn't you." Like he could have just kept it short and simple, and he didn't. He wrote a very long message. I mean, this is why I find it's hard because I am aware. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. Don't expect too much. I've been treated that way a lot. It sucks when you want more of something, they just beat around the bush. This was months ago. This was months ago. He's not beating around the bush. It's the bush has been beaten, you know. This was in April, and after I felt like he was poking around at me, and I knew he had broken up a relationship. When we kissed and he ran away, I said that in the text message. I'm like, I don't get it. Why did you made me feel like I did something to repulse you? So what his response was, you did nothing to repulse me. He said, I am sorry that you felt that way. It's my fault for making you feel that way. I had just got out of a very complicated, not good relationship, and I needed time to heal. So anytime I felt something was going to lead to something bigger, I ran away from it. He just explained it better than like what he said when we originally kissed. It was like, why didn't you tell me that months ago, as opposed to when I finally just tell you how you've made me feel horrible inside? It doesn't matter. The point is, I got to have something of a words where I don't feel as bad about myself. And at the end of the day, if he's sugarcoating anything, he's sugarcoating it. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't think he needed to write that long of a message. Welcome to divorce. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, please like and share. There's only two of us in here. What the hell? Whatever. It's okay. I just wanted to do one live. I did one live earlier, but then I had to get off because I was eating at a restaurant, and um, yeah, I couldn't really talk. Oh, my AirPods just died. Can you guys hear me? The AirPods just died. And my headache's finally going away. Anyway, um, I think there's definitely a roadblock with me with stand up and social media that I create for potential relationships. So, really? Okay. Sorry about that. The last one I did earlier today, I had to leave it like after 10 minutes because I couldn't talk. I couldn't do it because I was eating. And people were like, "Why are you on the live?" Um, so yeah, I do wish like I think I couldn't have I think that the message that he sent me was appreciated. And the fact that he said, I hope this doesn't turn into a joke, means he was probably offended that I did a lot of bits about it. He didn't say that. He didn't bring up, because he's like, but like, it scares a lot of men away. I'm hanging out with my daughter. We're going to be in the house. I'm working on a script for the limited series. The Kickstarter is not really doing well, even though I just started it. I spoke with the producer today about not potentially, but bring this to light. He said, show me your streamer. Let's get a plan together. It's going to be a big thing about getting the money to film. Um, I got to stay focused on my work. I think in the last 2 months, that's what I've realized has really helped me, is just staying focused on my work and being funny and being the best that I can be. Um, well, he definitely is butthurt. That's why he unfollowed my show. We didn't talk about that, but this is why I said something, because I said I have to move on in a way. And the other night when I messaged, listen, we don't know the truth, right? None of us really know the truth unless we're inside somebody's head. I appreciate his words. He did not have to write that long message. You know, I think he sees I'm a very emotional person. He's called himself emotional when I met him, and he could see that it probably really hurt me. I think what I wrote was very to the point. You made me feel like I was the ugliest person on the fucking planet by what you did. And when I told my therapist, she's like, well, why don't you place ugly with like confused? Because it was confusing. I said, okay. Now, everyone's going to have their opinion. I read that message and I felt really good. I felt better than I felt in a long time about the whole scenario. Because for a long time, I felt really shitty inside. I felt like he literally pivoted away from me like some frightened squirrel. And I was crazy for even thinking he had an ounce of feelings for me because it felt like he did. It felt like he enjoyed the kiss. It felt like there was a vibe and chemistry. And then he just literally dropped his markers, ran to the principal's office, and asked to be put in another homeroom class. That's what it felt like. This year, I wanted to be filled with lots of great work, parties with my friends, right? Parties with my friends and cousins that I find I have a lot of fun with. And I want to meet a guy that I can have fun with, great sex with, and just have fucking fun with. That is not going to have all these fucking issues. And if they have the issues, they talk to me about it and they don't run away. They all have fucking issues, man. Um, I gotta try. My daughter wants chicken parm, so I don't. Um, Actually, I'm gonna see if I could put the order in at this place over here. So I'm gonna have to get off the live and come back on. Um, let me go inside here. Can you guys hear me okay? Because my earbuds totally died. Because if I can get the fucking chicken parm over here, I'm gonna order it from here. I may not stay up till midnight, guys. I'm tired. I may eat my dinner and go to bed. I have champagne and beer for myself, but it's like I don't know. I think I'm doing a dry January. I'm gonna see what I no alcohol. Uh, Try to meditate. Try to stretch. Not try to. I have to stretch every morning. Drink the amount of water I'm supposed to drink. Um, I don't even know what the point of like. Look, it's not like I think like drinking at night gets me too tired in the morning. So I think like maybe the weekends, but the Christmas break, everyone's having wine every night, or bringing over. My cousin brought up champagne and wine. It's like, all right, you know, what are you doing for New Year's Eve, Eric? Let's see if they take. Let's see if I can put a food order in here. I might have to get off the live, guys. Hang on. Oh, you see, it's packed. Oh, oh, see, I can't. Sitting by reservation only. Let me see if I can pick up an order. I don't think I can. It smells so good. This is a real Italian place in there. I think I'm gonna have to get off the live when I get back to my house and call them to see if they do pick up of chicken parm. I should have placed it. Oh, it smells so good. Mm, this is an old school Italian restaurant for sure. Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, cheers. I'll drink. I'll get back on the live after we do the meal order. Now comes the hard part. I heard back from him, but now it's the hard part. I really gotta let go of this. It's over. It's done with. I've cleared the air with him. Whoops. I gotta just focus on me and my fucking career and my daughter. And my daughter had a fucking amazing practice today, guys. Woo, woo, woo. Um, one of the kids was being like nasty to her, and apparently I didn't do nothing. Let my daughter handle it. They like the coach talked to the kid, and my daughter said that they all like were asking Grace how she was doing today. I'm like, yeah, girl, that's right. I was really happy for that. Two amazing things happened today. So I'm grateful for that. What my upcoming shows? Oh yeah, I gotta reach out to the gymnastics coach too. My upcoming shows in 2025, I'll be working on the calendar this week. So Thursday and Friday, I'll be reaching out to the club to book things. Hopefully by mid-January, start having some dates for the spring. Um, More than likely, the live show of Divorce Diaries won't be back till March. Yeah, listen, this guy, if he specific, because I was starting to be like, so if this guy specifically and I have a future in the, even as just friends, because he's in the industry, like I said, I don't want to fucking have a burnt bridge here. And now he's becoming on the industry in Broadway too, so it's like great for film, television, and Broadway. I don't want to fuck this relationship up. So, you know, I keep telling myself from now on, ever have to talk to this guy again, it's strictly about fucking work. In other words, I haven't talked to this guy since August, and it was initiated by him. You know, like he messaged me. This was initiated by me, and I was like, it's about time to just wrap it up because like he'd been liking my posts again, and I was like, all right, a while back, even after he unfollowed Divorce Series, which I was like, okay, so he doesn't hate me, he's annoyed. But that's why I said, I'm like, instead of making a joke about it, I'd like to just say it to your face. What the fuck happened? The problem I have is the road is hard to get the show made, to get it picked up, to get it made, to keep growing my following. Like right now, three of you are on here. I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago. We were at like 100 people, and now there's three people. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but maybe I'll just come back on after we eat and we'll talk some more. We'll talk about some hot topics with divorce. Kristen Cavallari is on all these podcasts talking about her lovely dating life. Well, this is unsafe. The door's like wide open here. All right, at least there's like families right down. Like, and maybe it's because I'm holding this up and it's shaking a little bit, but I don't know if it's you, Eric, or someone else. But we have more people on the lives. Well, I'll probably come back on here in a little bit. I'll talk to you guys shortly. I'll come back on after I order my food. Bye bye.